Hello, my name is Eugen. I'm doing video lab 2. Yes, video 2, histology. I'm going to go over the epithelial first. Epithelial tissues are usually found in the outer lining of hollow organs like the intestine and the stomach. You can also find in the lungs, and its function is to exchange gas, and also secrete digestive juices and sweat as well. And you have 3 different types. You have the striated and pseudostriated and simple and transitional. And and also they do lack blood vessels. They use diffusion among the cells, and they're pretty tightly packed. Then you have the connective tissue. You have the dense connective tissue, which is pretty also tightly packed, and you can find it in the ligament and tendon. Connects bone and muscle. That's its function. And also you have the skeletal, not skeletal. You have the loose connective muscle, which is you have, for example, the adipose cell, which is semi-dense, and it provides insulation and cushion around the glands, especially, and also energy storage as well. And we have the liquid connective tissue, which is blood, plasma. Function is to transport things like oxygen. And then we have the muscle tissues. We have the skeletal muscles. Function is to provide movement, and it's voluntary mostly, other than reflex, and it's striated, has multiple nucleus. And then we have the cardiac muscle, which is functions to contract, find it in the heart, and it has single nuclei, and it is also striated, but unlike skeletal, it is involuntary. We can't control our heart. And we have the smooth, last but not least, the smooth muscle, and that it's usually provide the function. You'll see it in intestine and the stomach. It's like to push things, like propel things through like tubes. The exception is blood vessels. The function in the blood vessels for the smooth muscles is to dilate and then constrict. That's an exception, but other than that, it's to really push, propel things through the tube. That's the function. And then you have the neural, and it's electrical, chemical communication between the tissues, send signals all the way down to the spine and the brain, spinal cord and the brain, and its function is for like sensory, pain, touch, and also vision too. So the electrical state, it causes the release of neurotransmitters, which signals to other neurons, and goes all the way to the brain and the spinal cord. And I think that is all the tissue types. So thank you.